Hello, everybody. It's been a long time. I'm Zalrok, and welcome to the
Hello.
table. And today
So
it
let's kill
is
more posts tonight.
it is episode 14, and we're going to not kill Morthos at all. I mean, every time I hear a kill Morthos, I hear, "Hey, let's kill the sorcerer." And that's every time I hear or read that. I got your back, buddy.
I'm just typing in my my spells real quick because I forgot to do that.
It's fine. The compendium has like all the PHP spells, but you have to type in all the ones that aren't PHP, like the Xanathar's Guide ones, and everything else. So, let's go to the game screen. And hello. I am heard.
Hello.
Yes. Good.
Welcome to tonight's game where we kill Morthos for fun.
No. And you didn't. You weren't previously there in the stream because I had muted my microphone. But we're not killing Morthos. Every time I hear that, I hear, "Oh, I hear you want to die, sorcerer."
I just want to kill Morthos. I don't see what's such a big deal about this. Even Morphos wants to kill Morthos.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah, he does. You told me that at school.
How's everyone doing? We're gonna move past this annoying old joke.
I'm doing well.
I think better than Beto.
I'm doing pretty good. Sorry, I have myself muted because my keyboard's loud.
I feel
That's
that.
fine. Alright. Let me stop reading Twitter. Actually get into the game here. Alright, so last time, everyone was... There's a random dog. Anyway. That's actually surprising. Alright, so, last time, you guys were in the giant village, and now you're going after ogres who are causing problems.
Right, to bring them peacefully into our fold.
Right. You know, I hear that from you and I go, I don't believe you.
That's totally the truth. I just want nothing but peace and prosperity.
I
Right.
appreciate that, as annoying as I am, when I talk about peace, people actually believe me.
I should be believed too. I have done nothing but advocate for peace. I even kept the troll alive. Speaking of which, how is our pet troll doing?
He is doing well. Also, he's not really a pet. He's like a person that's too...
Trolls aren't people.
Trolls are people. They're just really...
No, they're frauds.
Trolls are people, though.
This is a fight you don't win, Zal. We should just move on.
I want to win this, but at the same time, I want to get the game continuing on. So, I'm just going to give up, because fuck it, I don't care anymore.
We have a troll pro.
This is where some magical force. Portia's Rapinston off the mountain when they fall 100 feet to the ground, dying instantly.
Huh, that would be unfortunate if such a force were to actually exist in this world.
There is such forces. You don't want to tempt the GM with murdering you dead.
Well, if you murder me dead, you have to murder Morthos dead, because it's only proper that the foil gets killed too.
I'm trying not to be a distraction, but like, there's no Zal. You're too nice to win this fight. You've just got to learn to ignore it and move on.
You say I'm too nice, but I could be a way bigger dick.
I
See,
personally.
Morthos wants you to be a bigger dick.
We're getting nowhere with this. What's the story?
Alright, well, because you guys no longer have an Elfie, but instead you have a Ranger, and the Ranger can introduce themselves.
Hello, person who just appeared out of nowhere. How are you?
Yeah, appearing from like a nearby brush, you have a.
It's in the mountains, so there's no brush.
Ooh, okay. Well, over the crest of a nearby hill or mountain, you see a wood elf kind of lank their way out. Moving towards you guys. How you doing?
We are doing what race is he?
Wood Elf.
What elf?
Oh, what up?
He looks like this. He looks like a male version of Elfie, except not really.
So, what brings you up to these desolate parts, Wood Elf?
The wood elf you see just kind of shrugs and goes, things. I'm sorry, I'm not used to people being in these mountains.
It's just weird to see you with some of your kind this far up north. But, whatever. If you can fight, you can join us.
Sure. Is there fighting going on right now?
Oh, there will be.
There will be, yes. Hi, I'm Morthos. It's nice to meet you. The person before you is just a generic-looking tiefling. Nothing particularly special about him. He's got red skin. That's honestly the only real way to tell that he's a tiefling. Otherwise, he'd look like a regular human. I'm
And a tail.
Morthos. I don't really have a tail. I have like a chihuahua tail, like one of the little short stubby kinds. It's nice to meet you. We're about to go. We're on a quest from the
To
nearby
pacify
town
some ogres.
to help out the local communities, and the issue this community is having are fighting some ogres. Would you like to join us?
Yeah, ogres are very troublesome in these parts.
They
I'll
are,
tag along.
But here's the thing: we're not trying to kill the ogres.
Oh,
We're trying to get them to bend to our will.
That sounds okay. The way my friend worded that made it sound a lot more evil than it should have. We're just trying to get them to not be the word
Evil.
in the place that I come from is murder hobos, but I know that that's
How
not
am I-
really a word here. We're
Morthos,
just trying
how
to
am I
get
being?
them.
I'm
When
not
you
being
say
evil though. We don't want to feed the
subjugate them,
Daedra.
you see me talking to her Appenston. When you say things like subjugate and bend them to our will, that sounds really evilly. We're just trying to get them to not do any more murders. We will kill them if that's what it comes to. That's not necessarily our first that's not the only way we do things. If you're cool with that, I'd love for you to join our troop.
I'm not necessarily cool with the subjugation, but
You will be.
know,
Don't worry about it.
the other way you described it sounds much nicer.
Yeah, listen to Morthos.
I talk to people. I try to get them to not do any more murders. Sometimes it works. It's actually worked a lot more than I would expect it to, if I'm being completely honest. I would have thought that getting people to not murder would be a lot harder than it's been so far. I've had a couple of failures, but I'm glad you're here. The more the merrier.
I appreciate that. My name's Nefara.
I'm Morthos.
I am Grafenston.
What's
I-
the gender of your character?
The gender of Nefar is going to be female.
Cool. The
Yes.
character or the gender of Morthos is male.
Okay,
And my Goliath is also male.
good to know. Thank you.
So yeah, let's go. Let's go take care of this orc problem peacefully because we don't want to
Okay.
feed the evil devil. You know.
Should I look over Hraffenson and I'm just like, I feel like you might be a lot more ready to overwhelm our companion with backstory than I am. Do you want to add a context to that, or are you cool just
So
having
basically, well, here I'll add it to this. So basically, there's this evil devil thing that is trying to be summoned by these cultists, and so the devil thing, the more stuff you kill, the more this devil thing materializes into the world somehow. So we're trying to kill as little as possible. That doesn't mean though that we can't get people to subjugate people to our will.
Please stop
And that's
saying
what's important.
subjugate. That makes this sound a lot more evilly. I look over at Hraffenson again and I'm just like, good summary. Kind of glossed over some of the details there. But yeah, that's basically it. Once again, not subjugating. We're trying
Like
to...
our troll friend over here, we subjugated him.
No. God damn it.
At this point, Nefar is just looking kind of confused and bewildered, but still sort of accepting because Nefar has also had bad run-ins with ogres in the area and would like to solve the ogre problem.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
so
promise it's a lot
I
less
can't
evil than it sounds.
Yeah, so I can't emphasize this enough. We do not want to kill them. We want to make them obey us. How's that? Is that better?
That's
Marcus?
better. Not great, but that is better.
Make them
appreciate you
obey us
trying.
unconditionally.
No. Damn it, you're doing so good. Yes,
What?
we are we're very good at making friends. Friends.
Friends that serve us. Yes.
No. Okay, so cool. Does anyone want to do anything, or is there anything we can even do here before we go out on our adventure?
You can buy potions, and there's some.
Can I bargain for the potion since I'm local here?
Well, anyone can.
Well, I mean,
So,
like get a special deal since I grew up here.
Yeah. You get like 10% off.
Only 10?
Yeah.
While we're here, I'm gonna ritual cast comprehend languages, and while I'm doing that, I'm gonna look over at our new
Can I
friend.
block Morphos' spell?
No.
No, because you don't have silence or counterspell.
And also, even if you did, I would just do it again, which means you would
Then I
just
would
be
block you
losing
again.
spell slots.
Yeah,
Okay.
but
so...
counterspell requires a spell slot, while comprehend languages is a ritual. So he's coming out ahead in this game.
Please don't waste your spells this way. I know that your game mechanic is being like, let's call it chaotic neutral, even though it's pretty objectively chaotic evil.
I'm chaotic good.
I look over at our new friend and I'm just like, I cast the spell every few minutes, so that way any new friend we come across I can talk to and we don't have to murder.
Okay.
Even though the DM willingly is quite able to just murder all of you.
Please don't.
If you murder Morphos, I'm okay with that.
Please don't.
Not the entire party, though.
I mean, if it takes murdering the entire party to murder Morphos, I'm actually okay with that.
Please don't murder anyone. Murder is no good. Okay,
Yeah,
so
murder
while
bad.
while I'm doing that, I don't know what everyone else
do you
is doing.
believe in
I have
murder?
potions. I don't believe in murder. I have potions
I don't
of
either,
healing.
actually.
I don't know what everyone else has, but I have potions of healing, and since there's only 3 of us, I can give each of us 3 potions. And
Is there
I
like
can
some
also
sort of
cast
mind
healing
control
spells.
potion I can buy?
No.
No, when it comes to potions, I do have a herbalism kit. Zal, how are you wanting to handle being able to make potions with that?
That would require the sell price of the potion to like get the ingredients and then doing a check of a specific DC to do so.
Okay. Just wanted to check on that then. Okay. Is there any like way that I'd be able to forage for ingredients while we're all just kind of chilling here?
You can do so because, you're a ranger. You have the ability to forage way more than most other classes. But it might be harder due to being in a mountainous tundra region, though.
Right.
So there's going to be a small chance you might not get everything you need.
Oh, that's fine.
Of course, that's like a 1% chance, and I'll have to roll a 1d100 to find out what you want.
So at this point, I decide to skip ahead some steps and circumvent our usual process by going over to the giant chief and being like, hey, if we don't murder these ogres and we get them to be like super chill and come back here, is there any chance that you would be willing to take them in, or should we prepare to do something else just in case we can get them to be our friends?
The ogre chief says that he literally just wants the ogres to leave them alone, so he doesn't care how you do it. He just wants them no longer bothering
Don't worry, we'll bring.
the party.
Don't worry, we'll bring you back
village.
ogre thralls.
I'm concerned about that wording.
I'm-
But
Don't
cool.
worry.
I look over at the chief and I'm just like, cool. We'll get them to stop bothering you. I can do that. That's at this point that's basically my specialty.
Okay.
I'm ready to go if everyone else is ready.
Your new wood elf friend just sort of shrugs. Whenever.
Alright, let's go get some thralls.
Alright, cool.
Okay. So, I remember that you said it was like a few miles, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's been so long that sometimes I forget things I said previously. So
I think this might be the first time we've played in the entire month of October.
I think so too. I might need to get a Halloween game going, but I don't know.
A Halloween
would we be
Hraffenstein
able to make
special.
spooky friends?
Maybe? I don't know.
I'd
Sounds
be
like
down
a
with
skeleton
some
of
spooky
fun.
friends. I like this guy.
So for a Halloween special, we just think of various ways to kill Morthos.
Please no.
No.
That sounds perfect.
It's not perfect though. How about I just teleport you 100 feet into the air over the ocean and then you can die from that?
While Harathenson's talking to the voice of God, I look over at I don't know what Dragworker's character's name is.
It'll take a little while. No worries. Nefara.
Nefara. I look over at Nefara and I'm just like, hey, I don't know if you feel comfortable sharing, but what type of ranger are you? I'm a morning bard, which means that I can revive people if they fall unconscious, and I can do other somewhat spooky things.
I hunt.
Okay, got it. You're one of the. Is it the Slayer? Is that what it is?
He's a hunting conclave.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah. Oh, I can't just post that in the chat for some reason. I was gonna post my personality trait for you real quick here to just so that you're aware if
I mean, it's cool. So since it's a couple of miles away, should it take the better part of an hour to get there?
Yeah. It should. Yeah. And just let me.
Wait, can't we get like mounts or something here?
Yes.
So that should make things go quicker.
Hold on a second, though. I need to look up a thing. I always need to look up a thing. My level of nerddom doesn't allow me to
Wait,
remember everything.
didn't Elfie have have Morphos's flute? So Morphos doesn't have his flute anymore.
No, that's not the way that
Nope.
works. I got the flute back.
He still has his flute.
And if I didn't have my flute, that would put all of us at a disadvantage. I don't know why you keep wanting my character to die. It doesn't benefit the game.
Hey, can the troll play music?
No.
Oh, hopefully the ogres will be able to. We can
The ogres are just really dumb.
Yeah.
Okay,
cool,
so they'll
though.
be used for manual labor. All right, that's fine.
I mean, they hit really hard.
Yeah,
I would
so they
really
make great
rather
miners.
I would really rather they not, though. I mean, I don't mind them hitting hard, I just don't want them to hit us.
Okay, so mounts, a camel is 50 gold, a donkey or a mule is 8 gold, an elephant is 200 gold, a draft horse is 50, a riding horse is 75, a mastis is 25, a pony is 30, and a war horse is 400 gold.
With a discount.
Well, 10% of 400 is still 40 gold off.
We should also think about logically, if we want to buy mounts here, we should think logically about what sort of mounts would be available in a mountain, which would probably be a donkey.
More than likely, or a mule.
Could a donkey or a mule even handle the weight of a Goliath?
They could carry 420 pounds.
Okay, cool. So probably.
Maybe. Depends how heavy the Goliath is.
How would we... I know there's a way... Jesus, I'm trying to remember the way, like, in-game to calculate your weight. I don't remember.
The Goliath is 340 pounds.
Oh, cool.
So yes.
That's pretty hefty.
It is very hefty.
I don't particularly want a mount personally, but if Harathenston wants one, I'll help out. I still have the gold, the gems. I have no money, but I have 50 gold piece gems, so that works. I can just trade those.
I prefer to go by foot.
Same. Functionally, it doesn't make much of a difference, even in this scenario, even though in a mountain, it would kind of make a difference if we were going for, like, realism.
But my campaign isn't really going for realism.
Yeah.
Also, I hope y'all enjoy the amount of ogres I'm putting in.
Oh no. Don't say things like that. That makes me feel scared.
It's fine.
There's 3 of us. Even with the one troll friend we have, 3 is not a lot.
Yeah.
It's fine.
We also don't have any big beefy boys or ladies to try and help us out like we usually do.
Oh, that's true. So, potential death?
Or you could slightly tone down the number of things we're facing.
You know what? I will do so. I'll take
Thank
out
you.
pass.
Okay. I'm still kind of concerned, but I feel a lot better now. I'm ready to fight trolls and possibly die. I sure wish that there would be an encounter. Ogres. I sure wish there'd be an encounter where it's just like super easy just so we can feel strong, because every encounter we go into is an almost certain player death. We've just been very lucky.
Alright, so it's going to be a one-on-one encounter, so don't worry, guys.
Oh no.
Oh, fun.
So everyone has, like, one opponent per person. This is going to be fine.
I'm glad I'm going in with comprehend languages ready to go.
Well, but don't worry, you have a troll friend.
Does that mean that there's 4 ogres?
No. There's-
Okay.
I just rounded it down to 3 because
Yay.
it used to be more than that.
No.
You said you halved it, so I'm just imagining we're dodging 3 extra ogres.
Yep. To be fair, Zal once threw 3 of us. No, there were 4 of us. Zal once threw 4 of us against, I think, 7 trolls.
Yes.
Did
Which-
and we got a troll thrall from it.
No, that was from a later encounter. We killed.
Oh, yeah, true.
that was the one. That was the encounter where I killed the troll. So that way we had evidence.
Yeah,
that we
why
were
did you
doing
do
our
that? That was
jobs.
so stupid.
I wanted us to have evidence that we were doing our jobs. And role playing, that was like a smart choice.
We could have had another foul.
Anyways, Zal,
Anyhow.
are you good?
I'm currently putting in the token for the troll.
Cool. I didn't
So-
want to rush you, but I was just like, I don't know if we're like
Stop-
distracting.
Stop rushing the DM.
Look, sometimes I'm a distraction. I'm trying not to be. Trying to channel this chaotic energy for good, not for evil.
My energy is only good.
Right.
Oh, Chris, cool. We got one more. It looks like you may have one more friend. Hi, Chrissy.
Hello, Chrissy.
Hello.
Yay.
Hello.
I'm playing the good guy here.
You're a good guy. Right.
Mm-hmm.
The level of sarcasm that I bought is too damn high.
Can I insight check that?
Yes.
I hope that Chrissy's having a good day.
And then my
Chrissy, you're saying anything? We cannot hear you.
Your thing is going off, but your symbol is muted. That was not good English. I'm doing my best.
Oh, whoops. I didn't do it from the character sheet. I just did a d20. My modifier on that insight is
Isn't wisdom insight on wisdom?
Plus
Yep.
3.
yeah, so it should be 22.
All right. Well, you know that you can tell that the sorcerer is literally lying through their teeth. Literally lying through their teeth.
Who's
All right.
lying?
I thought that the insight check was on Zal's sarcasm, not on the sorcerer's intentions. We all know the sorcerer's up to no good.
What?
Right, but
No,
I'm doing this for flavor.
What? No. I'm always up to good. I don't want anyone to die.
Right. There's high sarcasm in this. Also, there we go.
She's not in there yet.
Oh,
I just sent it on.
Oh, hey, hey!
Hi.
Hello.
there we go.
Hello.
I'm signing up on the. I'm getting into the game. Sorry.
It's okay. Another meat shield joins the ranks.
That's not a nice way to put it.
Another ogre joins the fight.
No. Chrissy, we have a new friend. I don't know if Zal's told you, but one of our peeps left, and Zach's here to be the new person.
Yep, hello.
Oh.
You
Hello.
lost a wood elf to gain another wood elf. Hello.
Yes.
What
Isis
what is your class?
is a ranger.
Yeah, Hunter Conclave Ranger.
Oh,
The,
okay, cool.
the revised ranger from the UA.
Oh, so the ranger. Okay, cool. I'm glad that was clarified now, because I was wondering if this was like the dumpster fire ranger and we were just gonna like struggle through that. I'm glad it's not.
It is a revised ranger, which makes a lot of their class features a lot better than, hey, here's your favorite terrain, and now you're useless for the majority of the game when you're not in it.
Yep.
The Path of the Storm Herald Barbarian has a very interesting feature that's kind of like flavored terrain, but it's like more magical. And I really like being Path of the Storm Herald Barbarian. It's a shame that you can't change the terrain as often as you should be able to.
And there is noise I hear in the background.
If it's for me, hang on 1 second. Get
It's
into
okay,
this stupid game. And
So,
finally,
so is this what I'm actually wanting?
Okay.
Oh, are you streaming this on Twitch then, Zalrok?
Yes.
Okay. I know your Twitch link's been dropped a few times. Let me pick that up real quick.
If you follow Luciano posted it on Twitter, he should have added you. If not,
Yeah, he did.
just follow that link and should be there. And if you want to drop me a follow, I could always use more followers on Twitch. Zol's really sad when no one watches.
Hey, I know that I'm not a lot, but I'm not no one.
I know, I'm just saying that sometimes I get 0 people watching and then I get sad.
I think that's fair.
It's like, why am I bothering to stream when no one is here to watch? And thank you for the follow, bud.
Yeah, no problem. That's why I was trying to find it. 'Cause I was like, oh yeah, you're streaming this, so
Yup. Have
give you that.
the cool animation, the capagen of my emotes, really nice, and you should probably mute the stream.
Yeah, the stream's muted.
Good. You don't want echo in there, and probably not be looking at it too, because I'm doing some secret DM doings.
Yeah, I had it minimized. I've got the Twitch app. I just popped you up, typed your name in it. There we go.
Okay, cool.
Hmm?
Alright, so,
Ogre friends.
yes, friends, not horrible, murder machines. Yes.
Well, they'll be. I'm sure I can deal. I can speak their language, can I?
They speak giant, but at the same
Oh,
time,
okay, cool.
their intelligence is really low.
Oh, so they won't be hard to persuade over to our side.
I mean, their intelligence and wisdom is really low. So there is that.
Hey, ogres, there's a ton of food on the other side of the mountain range. You should go look.
Okay. Oh, I see. I was being a dumb. Okay then. Yes. Right. So, no longer have Elfie, no longer have Enthrall, no longer have our Barbarian. I really miss our Paladin, but whatever. Okay, so I'll just drag the tokens in. No, Martha, I really wish you had an actual token of your character, but that's okay. Alright. And there we are. Alright, so eventually y'all make it to where the ogres are. As you can see right now. And just go into a formation of your choosing.
For some reason, I can't see it. It's not loading. Oh, wait, there it is. Okay.
And the ogres see you all coming in, and they go, "Who you?"
And I respond to them in giant. I say, we are a group that you don't want to mess with. So we have our troll friend here, and you don't want to mess with him either. So you guys should do what we say. How about that?
Just so people know, for some reason, Roll20 is giving me all kinds of problems today, so I'm not seeing anything.
So should I roll a persuasion check for that?
Okay, Chrissy, try refreshing a few times, see if that works for you. And outside of that, yeah, you could try rolling persuasion, but it will be a wow, the first time the sorcerer actually managed to persuade something.
I didn't even realize I was unmuted just now, so I hopped on. I opened up my Discord thing and I saw that I was muted. I'm sorry.
It's okay. But this is going alright, so...
So, yeah, now there are friends.
No, because the ogres also have to do their own versus insight check or something.
What would they need to do an insight check for? I'm perfectly honest.
Would it be a charisma saving throw instead of like an insight? I don't know if that would help. I can't imagine that it would, but I mean,
It might also just be the fact that they're so low on wisdom and intelligence, they have to roll comprehension.
to understand words in their own language.
You use big sentence, me no like.
Well, the ogre's got a 4.
Well,
we did it, guys.
we have 3 new Brawler. Friends.
I wish you would stop using that word. That would be great.
It means friends in Old Norse.
No, it doesn't. Even I know it doesn't mean that. Trying to pull one on me.
Oh. Alright, so, how much can I get for these? I mean, nothing.
just really letting the whole chaotic evil thing, just really being open about it now.
How am I being chaotic? They're only fit for manual labor.
They're fit for friendship.
Alright, all 3 of them are going. Be hungry, what you give.
I go over to him. Let me see how much rations I have. I have no rations. Oh wait, no, I have rations.
We have to feed our Brawl.
I go over to them and I'm like, I have 1 thing of rations I can give you. I'm gonna buy it, and I think to myself, I'm gonna buy rations when I get back to the camp. Everything on this mountain's hungry. That's the big takeaway that I'm getting from these last couple of encounters we've had. If we just feed things, they'll stop trying to kill things. It's great.
Well, at the same time, it's a mountainous, snowy region. There's barely any food on it. Well, because we could barely farm on this damn mountain anyway.
Yeah, most of what you have to do is hunt.
We should just farm potatoes.
Well, thankfully the ogres are...
Ireland.
Alright, so the ogres are your friends now, I guess. And that's a new quest, done. Well, I need to actually edit this part. So, how many tries have you guys done already? that's
So we
3.
helped the kobolds, we helped the orcs. Now we're helping the giants. If we count the trolls that we didn't kill, which was actually kind of most of them, that could count as another one. That probably doesn't count though, because they weren't really a tribe.
No. So that's 3 out of 5?
Yeah.
Yay! So now we can start our own little city of with our thrall, with our thralla.
I'm not even going to argue with this anymore. Fuck it, I don't care.
I look over at everyone and I'm just like, what should we do with these guys? Should we try to take them back over to the giants and see if that would work?
Yeah, we can take them back over to my tribe and we can sell them. I mean,
We're not gonna joke about this. No. Stop. That's a hard stop.
It's a super stop.
There are 3 people who are uncomfortable with this. There's Zal, there's myself, there's Chrissy. That's
as well as Dark Beast when he was here. Yeah, please stop. Keep telling you this, Galen, but stop.
So yeah, we're gonna if I look over at Hraffenson and I'm just like, if their goal is to sell them, I'm going to just take them back with me and I'll figure something else out. I'll take them to the guild. I'll see what the guild can do with them. Yeah, I think that that's the best plan if the Giants' intentions are actually to sell them, because if the Giants' intentions are to stop them or to sell them, my English bad, then I'm not going to let that happen.
We could teach them how to hunt. Maybe they don't attack if they can get
teaching
their own
an
food.
ogre how to hunt.
I think that if we go over to the guild at this point, also I look over at our new companion. I know your name. I just know that if I try to pronounce it, it's going to go bad. I have a very bad history of pronouncing silly D&D names. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I look over at our new companion. I'm like, do you know about the guild? Because it's entirely possible that you don't, since we encountered you out in the mountains.
I have no idea what a guild even is.
So we come from a settlement in the center of the island, and the settlement that we come from is built on and around an adventuring guild. Since we come from that settlement, we're trying to uplift it, we're trying to improve it, and we're trying to just make it a better and safer place to live. I personally think that it's possible that the guild would be interested in hiring these ogres as guards, and they would treat them right, they would give them food, they would give them pay, and they wouldn't be sold into slavery. So, I don't know how everyone else feels. That's the way I think things should go. Just me.
I support that decision.
The DM likes this plan.
Cool. So that means I guess we now have 4 temporary companions, and for what it's worth, as a fellow DM, Zal, I'm sorry.
Wait, why are you sorry?
Because temporary characters is just so much, especially because we still have to complete 2 whole. We still have to help 2 whole like tribes.
Yes. So, have fun with this. I now have to roll, like, more. Well, I guess I could always just look up what other things would be in the mountains.
I honestly don't even know in terms of like humanoid groups. I know that it's like giants, orcs, kobolds, all of which we've helped. So I'm just like, I don't know.
Let's see. I have like lots of tables for this kind of thing. Let's see. I don't know. Oh, of course. Of course I have something that's even bigger.
Oh no, why?
Nothing. Nothing that concerns you, more or less. Nothing that has to concern you, because I remembered I had another page of stuff.
Oh, good. You just said, of course, I have something even bigger, and I'm like, oh no, bigger than like ogres. I'm scared.
Alright, so the only thing that I would know for, like, the mountainous region would be gnolls.
Oh no. That means that we're gonna have to like fight things.
But you can make friends with the gnolls, right?
Yes, but if I'm being consistent in my character, I'm just like human sacrifice and slavery is not okay, and that's Noel's whole MO.
Just like fire newts from
We
previously.
killed the fire newts. That was one of the few times we did a bad.
I thought you were doing good because the fire newts were being the bad.
We still, yes, but like we still fought tooth. We committed we did a genocide against like a tribe of fire newts, and I mean, yeah, they're the bad guys, but like still.
It's fine. I say this.
Oh no. Sometimes I feel like you just want us to fight things. You just want us to go in and have like a normal fight, which is fair, but like that's very much not us.
You're not wrong. The level of "you're not wrong" is actually legendary. Alright, so, I actually have to get all of my monster books up. I want to know where the fucking gnolls are. Okay,
So at
other
this
than...
point, I go over to the ogres and I'm just like, "Hey, how are you guys doing?" Just that way, it's not just dead air.
Oh. They go, "We good. We starving. We want more food."
I just like quietly take out my other pack of rations and I'm just like, "Here you guys go." And I'm thinking to myself, I'm very happy we're about to go back to the giant village for 2 seconds so I can buy some more rations.
They thank you and then start, eating it amongst themselves. Oh yeah, and they do know common, so
Oh, cool.
they're not only restricted to giant, unlike trolls. Yes.
The wood elf will pull a ration from their bag and throw one at the ogres as well. There you go.
We're making all sorts of new friends today.
Alright. Yes. So, they devour both rations, and, yeah. And I guess you guys start going over back to the, village?
Yeah.
Yes? Good. So,
When we get there, I'll go and
Now roll-
I'll do a quick thing.
no, 1d20 to find out what happens. Nothing.
11. Okay. Isn't this is the exact same thing that happened when we went to the giant village?
Okay.
Oh, come on, I want to throw random combat at you guys.
To be fair, it's entirely possible we'd make friends out of them.
Okay, Chrissy, are you in the game? Yes, yes?
I think I am. I think I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Is everyone with us? Callan.
Callan.
Callan is probably switching over again. I'll type in the Discord.
Okay.
Well, when we get over to the village, the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go and I'm gonna talk with the chief for 2 seconds.
Okay.
We cannot hear. Oh, Jesus. Can you hear us, Callan? Or Effinston, can you hear us? I don't know if you can because we can't hear you.
All right, I'm back.
Okay, cool.
Hello.
There you are.
There we are.
Cool. So that means all of us are still here. Awesome.
Good.
Can I go and I talk with the chieftain for like 2 seconds?
Well, yeah, I need to look things up anyway, so go ahead.
Cool. I go over to the chieftain and I'm just like, hey, sorry. Chrissy's having some more technical troubles, guys.
Everyone's having technical troubles.
I mean, I'm not, but this is like the first ever season where I'm trying to not talk that much. I go over to the giant chieftain and I'm just like, hey, so we were able to befriend the ogres. That was actually all Harafinston. Harafinston did a really good job. They're now
For once.
they're not gonna don't be mean. They're not gonna they're not gonna bother y'all anymore. The one thing
they'll even serve you.
No, that's not the way that this is going. I start talking to the chiefs and I'm just like, hey, yeah, they're not gonna bother you anymore. I'm gonna go and buy some rations from y'all. They're very hungry, which is fair because it's a giant mountain and getting food on a giant mountain that's not other people's difficult. I'm gonna go buy some rations. We're gonna take them with us to the guild hall because we're worried that if they stayed here, they'd be sold into slavery. I don't actually know if that's an accurate impression. Is that what y'all would do with them? I asked kind of out of curiosity. I'm asking the giant chief.
The only one is quite wrong on that front. We wouldn't enslave the ogres. They may be quite stupid. Well, less than intelligent. And easily swayed by words. But we wouldn't enslave them, no.
I look over at the giant chieftain inquisitively, and I'm just like, but what would you do with them? Because I have no real problem leaving them here, but if you're gonna like treat them not very nicely, no offense, but if they're gonna be abused here, I have no problem taking them to where we come from.
To be quite frank,
Yes.
in the ordning, they are lesser than us, as well as true giants. But we wouldn't abuse them in any way. They could, considering they're about as strong as us and quite hearty. They can work here in the mines and be paid for their efforts. And though they see no value in gold, we could always pay them in food.
I look back at the party and I'm just like, and then I like look back at the chieftain and I'm just like, that's cool.
Payment in food.
I just wanted to make sure they weren't gonna be like sold off as slaves. As long as they're being treated fairly, I have no problems keeping them here. Would you like that, or would it be easier for you if they just went with us and we took them back to where we come from?
If you want to take them to the guild hall in the south, that's up to you. But we don't necessarily mind them staying with us.
Okay. I'll go relay that to my companions, and then I'll come back to you, and I'll let you know what we decide, because I can't decide that arbitrarily. But I appreciate your frankness. And then I just go back to everyone else, and I'm just like, all right, guys, so it's time for us to vote. I'm gonna type this out so Christy can also vote. But I relay to them what the giant chieftain told me, and I'm just like, so what would you guys like to do? Would you like for them to come with us to the guild hall, or
Isn't
stay
paying
here?
them with food just a euphemism for slavery?
I don't really disagree with that. Not a fan of the wording, but it's not really wrong. But that said, they don't actually care about gold, and then I look at them and I'm just like, you guys are also going to get a vote here. What would you like to do? Would you like to stay here with other giants, or would you like to come with us?
Are they really smart enough to make a vote?
Voting does not depend on intelligence, so
No, I mean, do they understand the concept of a vote?
I tell them that they're going to help us decide what happens.
I'm not even sure that will suffice.
I'm sure they're intelligent. Oh my goodness. I'm just like, all right, you know what? Actually, I have a better idea. I'm just going to leave it to them because this is getting complicated. Do you guys want to stay here where you get paid with food, work in the mines, hitting things, breaking rocks, and taking the nice things on the inside to the other giants? Or would you like to come with us, be our friends, and then possibly work in another warmer, more foodie place?
Okay.
Protest slavery, but that's exactly what this is.
I mean, I did say that ogres see no value in gold. They just think it's shiny rocks.
We need to come to a decision.
You can't eat shiny rocks, so you don't see any value in the shiny rock. All right.
Yeah, so basically they're unemployable unless they're slave-like condition.
Oh. Well, because of that terrible intelligence roll, the ogre. I'm going to be nice, and this could have went really horribly, but I'm going to be like the ogres look amongst themselves, loudly whisper because they suck at whispering because they're ogres, and they go, let's go down into Green Place. Green Place has lots of food. Let's go there.
Cool.
That means
so
they're going to go
we're
attack the
staying with
centaurs.
us. No.
No.
God damn it.
No, that means they are. They're going to be a nuisance to the centaurs then.
We're gonna keep. Oh my goodness, y'all. They're gonna stay with us. They're gonna work as guards. Hopefully, I'm gonna have to go and make some checks with the guild. I've also been taking notes on everything, including the sorts of monsters that are in each area. My notes are very detailed, including detailing how frustrating this encounter is. I like talking, but I'm basically talking to a wall.
Ogres
I mean,
are
they're
walls,
ogres.
yes.
They're ogres. What do you expect?
Don't be racist.
I mean,
Okay, so for right now, they're chilling with us. Cool. What Zal, voice of God? What do we do next? Also, I bought rations. How much are rations? I bought enough rations for all of us.
Hold on a second. You're asking me a question that I don't know off the top of my head.
Ogres eat a lot.
They do eat a lot.
Ration cost 5e. Let's see. Okay, it costs 5 silver pieces. I have so many silver pieces, which functionally means I have so many rations now. I don't remember. I don't remember how much each gold piece is worth in terms of silver.
It says in the wealth section of PHP.
God damn it. I was ready. And then I was just like, I don't have any silver pieces. I just have gold.
10 copper is a silver. Okay, so let's see.
I have 35 silver pieces, at least. I also have 1 platinum piece and 6 gold pieces, which means that I have right now 17 rations. And there's us plus Chrissy, and Chrissy's not here right now, but that means that there's 3 people, there's 3 ogres. The ogres probably twice as many rations, because they're big beefy boys. Goodness.
We also have a troll.
We should
Yes.
finish this quest fast and go home. I don't like the mountains. They're cold and everything here is starving.
I mean, we're basically creating a troll army here, aren't we? I mean,
I
a
really
giant
hope
army.
not. I really hope not.
In fact, I think the ogre should stay with us and fight with us, and they can partake in the feeding and the loot. Why not? We can have them as paid soldiers. That sounds good.
You really can't decide something like that on your own, fam.
They don't.
Not in D&D anyway.
As long as they don't talk as much, I'll be fine.
For what it's worth, I'm sorry, I wasn't expecting to have to talk so much so indirectly this game. Normally my talking's a lot more direct than this.
Oh no, you're fine.
Yeah, everything's fine. I don't see any issues.
Out of character. My character is a hermit, so
Yeah.
like, yeah, people.
I'm trying
We're,
to do a conversion to 5e. I'm just trying to see how much I actually have.
Yeah, we're basically building the great giant army that will come in and enforce Danelaw on this continent.
I buy 30 rations because I have 6. I have 6 gold pieces, which means I have 60 silver. So I'm just gonna add 30 rations to my inventory right now.
Okay.
Really,
That's
Snake?
the easiest way to do this.
Really, Snake? Snake. Oh, sorry, I was talking to my snake.
Never would have guessed.
Yes, whatever your snake is, yes.
Okay,
So,
so I'm ready. Sorry about that. I now have enough rations to keep our big beefy boys from turning on us and or running off into the wilderness.
Alright,
Good.
cool. We'll keep them around as soldiers.
Nope, I don't agree with this plan. We're not going to do that. We're just keeping them around until we
Look,
finish the quest.
Don't the ogres like to fight? I like to turn towards the ogres. Do you want to fight with us? There's loot and
fight.
food. Loot and food.
Loot and food. Loot and
Yeah.
food.
Oh
So,
no.
because of loot and food, they start dancing, and there's just loud booms as they're just jumping up and down and going all around,
This is
just
gonna start an
carrying
avalanche of
their javelins up in the air, going loot and food, loot and food, loot and food, loot and
See, more
food.
folks, they agree with me.
I'm really glad that I know a way to stop them from doing this when we're actually out of this quest. But right now, it's just convenient, and I don't want to hold up the storyline any more than I already have. So, voice of God, lead us in the right direction.
Listen,
Okay, so...
If they tag along with us and we get in a fight, they fight. If they fight, they eat. I think that's fair.
Yeah, I think that's fair too. Food and loot. Those are the
We're gonna
magic
start
words.
an avalanche.
They also eat without fighting.
Yeah.
That's fine. That's a tough sell to me, but okay, I'll accept that.
Alright, so, there is a new thing that I'm not
Skeena, what are you doing?
I'm not even randomly rolling because I'm running out of tribes in this one zone. So, you guys are going to have to deal with a thingamabopper.
Thing in the bumper.
Oh, what are these ogres' names? I mean,
That's actually a really good question. Slow
for
keep
being
gracious of
for
us
being
that we
for
didn't
wanting
ask.
to, yeah, for being humanizing them and whatnot, we certainly haven't thought of their names. Now, have we Morphos?
To be fair, I've been trying to decide a way that would end with them not being used as slaves. So I don't know if you should really be pretending you have the moral high ground here. But point taken.
That's true.
Like, you were perfectly okay with them being slaves, but all of a sudden you want to pretend like you care about their names? Sure, fam.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Right. Alright. One of them says Bop. The other one says Bap. The other one says Rap.
Bop, bap, and rap. Got it.
Hopefully, are we pinning these names, by the way, to the
We
channel?
really should. That would make
I
things
like-
a lot easier. Because like earlier, I almost forgot Dark Car Rider's name. For context, mostly for our elf friend. That's the name of the orc chief from another village. He and I
Or
are cool.
also, what was his name? Bodberger?
I don't even remember who that's
He's the
about,
name of the he's the name of the giant chieftain.
Oh.
Just saying. Skeena, what are you doing? Oh, sorry, Skeena's the snake. But yeah, I actually care about their names more, folks.
I'm not gonna feed into this chaotic situation. I can tell it's making our friend uncomfortable.
No.
Yes.
Let's see here. Hold up. I'm going
Okay,
to.
so
One sec.
what is the party going to do?
We're going to nice.
I believe Hrothstein when they say that they do care about the names.
I appreciate your commitment to role playing. So
That's
I'm going to
an
say
eight.
that we
Sorry.
go into the next encounter, which out of character I know is apparently Knowles.
Is there
so
any
I'm
like
gonna-
ancient treasure around or something that we can go hunt for?
I mean, if you want to go investigating for treasure, you can. It just depends on the role you get.
That sounds like a trap from the way that you enunciated those words. Fam sounds like Rappinson's gonna go and find like a mimic.
It's not a trap. Why would I trap something? That's
I laughed. You laughed. The table laughed. I killed the table.
So what do I have to roll in order to find treasure?
an
I'm
investigate or
mildly
perception check.
I'm mildly concerned about her Rappinston, but also I just really hate mountains and I want to leave this place where everything's starving. Can we just like go to the next encounter so we can leave? At least in the
let's see.
swamp, the things that are trying to eat us are trying to eat us specifically. Like over here,
Alright, I rolled a
everything's trying to
16.
eat.
Alright,
Okay, so because of that roll, and because of my red luck roll, which is actually really good for you, you actually hold on. I'll give you whatever you get, when I finish this character sheet.
oh fine.
Character sheets are good. That means that there's a named character, which means we might not have to murder Hope.
It's an NPC character sheet.
I'm excited for this.
Is it a
Wait,
knoll?
no.
Oh, good. That's better. Yes. Also, I hate Knolls. Knolls suck.
Those
No,
are
they're
friends.
they're great.
Knolls are them like they're a DM's way of showing what a party of adventurers looks like. It's like have fun dealing with these monster murder hobos.
Gnolls are great. They make great friends. Just saying.
I don't trust you for a second.
Why wouldn't you? What have I done to make you not trust me?
You joke about murdering me constantly. This is me in character pointing out that you constantly talk about murdering me. This isn't Luciano talking to Callan. This is Morthos talking to her Appinston.
This is true.
Like, you encouraged Elfie. I don't know what happened to Elfie, by the way, because, role playing. But like you encouraged her to steal from me constantly. You encouraged her to try and stab me
You
when
tried
I
to
defended
kill her.
myself.
You tried to kill her.
I missed on purpose.
No, you tried to kill her.
There's a lot of stuff going on here that our friend does not understand. But I look over at our buddy and I'm just like, this one constantly talks about trying to murder me. It's a regular thing.
One of these days I'll succeed too.
God damn it.
That's a nat 20. I know. I fully believe you. Yes.
That's
not a nat 20, but
yeah, that's
thanks.
not.
Oh no, it's modified. My bad.
Yeah. The nat
Yeah.
20 is on roll 20 are always green, just so you know.
Yes.
Cool.
And the nat 1s are always red. So if you ever see green or red, that's either really good or really bad.
Oh yes, and I randomly roll on what happens on a green or red. So.
Also, just so you know, for some reason, I'm pretty sure this is on purpose. This is Zao. A lot of your checks are not coming through on the screen. If that's on purpose, cool. If not, just so you know.
Anything that... Oh, that's because a lot of the checks are yellow, and I have accidentally done them to GM only, so that is why.
Cool. I figured you knew. I was just like, just in case it's not obvious. But yeah.
Yes, so, yeah, they are to GM. I mean, I could just have them to players, but I think having invisible ones to you guys makes it more believable and RP-esque.
I don't know about that, but got you, fam.
It's all about the RP. But yeah, we have some troll. We have some ogre warriors and a troll fighting for us. This is we're going pretty well here.
I hope no one dies. And when I say that, I'm including our new friends. I don't want them to die either.
Oh, you're including me? That's so nice of you, Marco.
I always include you. I don't talk about murdering you on the regular. I don't understand
Yes, you
why you talk about murdering me.
do. You used to talk about murdering me all the time, about how you would Eldritch blast me.
That wouldn't murder you, though. It's only like 10 damage at max.
And it was always in self-defense. I'm not a pacifist. I will kill things if necessary. I would just prefer not to.
Okay, so...
friends, and I'm like, I hope everyone's ready. I have a feeling things are about to get hairy. That's not quite a pun. Almost a pun.
I'm sure we can just talk our way out of it.
I hope so.
And we can make new friends.
Friendship's tight, y'all.
Exactly. Always believe in friendship. My way.
No.
There's lots of chaotic energies of various sorts in this chat.
I mean, I'm literally chaotic neutrals.
I'm chaotic good.
I'm chaotic good.
No, you're not.
Honestly, in the future, what this campaign has taught me, speaking obviously out of character, what this campaign has taught me is that if I ever DM, I'm not allowing anyone to decide their alignment. I'm going to be like, we're going to have session 1, and then by the end of session 1, we're going to have like a homebrew system where we all agree on everyone's alignment. We're not going to have this like alignment by fiat thing anymore, where like someone's like, I'm chaotic good, and then does a whole bunch of things that are very obviously not chaotic good.
I don't know what you're talking about, Martha.
I never said this is about you, but I mean, you're basically telling on yourself anyway, so...
This is true.
I am chaotic good. I am the best kind of good.
Right.
You can believe it.
I hope that Zach's having a good first session, because I actually really love this campaign. It's just that, like, we're all very silly people.
Oh yeah, I'm having fun. It's fine. I just don't have much to weigh in
Morthos is
yet.
actually... So, here's the thing, Zach. Morthos is actually chaotic evil.
No, he's not.
He's just waiting for the big reveal.
Could you imagine though if Zal and I had like that conversation? The super secret antagonist is me. I think that would be kind of funny.
I have like seen a video where one of the from a D&D story YouTube where I know I'm doing this off topic, but at the same time I'm currently typing up the attacks for the thing.
Yeah.
So I have to fill in the void somehow. So there's a YouTube channel that does little stories about people's D&D campaigns, and there was one where the story where one of the players was actually the BBEG, also known as Big Bad Evil Guy, all along. I never actually saw the video, but
Yeah, there's one that I came across on Reddit that was really good. That was like where the chaotic evil party member was the big bad evil at the end, and like they overthrew a cult, and he replaced himself as the leader of the cult once they overthrew it and like rebuilt it. When they went and like conquered a tribe or like defeated a tribe of orcs, he came back to the shambles of the tribe of orcs and was like, when I return, I will lead you. And like just, went around and setting up power structures wherever they knocked it down in the sake of goodness. Yeah.
Well, here, the thing to keep in mind is that Hrafnston is always right.
he is not right.
Always.
Back in the
Even
day.
if it doesn't seem like it at the moment, in the end, Hrafnston is right. Ravenstone is right.
Iseth and I actually had a conversation. I actually think it was Iseth, Callan, and I had a conversation where we like joked on Discord way back about like us being the like secret evils. After everything was said and done, we just like take over the island. I actually thought it was really funny. I'm not gonna do that because there's no logical narrative.
Don't give away our
that.
Plot! Damn it, Morphos!
There's no logical
be quiet.
narrative
No,
reason.
Morphos. No, stop talking.
If
You're
there
giving away
was
the
a
plot.
narrative reason for me to do so, I would consider it. But I'd have to like literally make a deal with the devil for there to be like a logical
Morphos,
reason.
we already have a deal.
Look, I know that this is your way of admitting that you're a devil, but like you can't be so transparent about it.
I'm not being very transparent. All right.
So we go back
Yeah.
to the mountain tundra this time. The things are on your side. I guess I'll get rid of Odlin's token. She's not here. And it's just you guys.
We're special.
And here's an Etten.
Oh goodness. It's a good thing I have my spells ready.
Etten? Is there a difference between an Etten and a giant?
I look over.
Ettins are two-headed giants.
Oh god.
That is weird.
They're also very strong. I look over at Hrafnston and I'm just like, hey Hrafnston, you've had some good luck. I'm gonna back you on this one. So far, the way you talk to giants, I hate to admit it because it's very violent, but so far the way you talk to giants seems to be working. You want to take the lead on this one?
Sure, why not? I know you'll support me 100% of the way, Morphos.
We'll see.
Alright. Hey, and I turn over to the Ettins and I say, hey, we need to conserve energy here. And we would do a lot better united. You would get a lot more loot, you get a lot more food, and I think for all of Giant Kind, we need to come together so we can raid those damn forests. What do you say? Come and serve under me.
Why does it gotta be violent, though?
I wouldn't worry about the violent part of it. All
I
right,
suppose you have to speak their language.
Exactly. All right, so is that what check? Do I make a persuasion check?
Yeah.
All right. Watch your
Oh
And-
god.
and-
It's a not
And
one.
and why, tiny one, should we listen to you?
Because if you don't listen to us, we'll kill you.
Very
we are
direct.
true giants, while you're just
yes, and then I throw a
while
fireball.
you're not.
Yes, and then I throw a fireball.
Firebolt.
Morthos
You
is
don't
quietly
put
thinking.
fireball.
Morthos is listening to this, and Morthos is like, "Are Ettins true giants? I mean, probably, but like, for real, are they? I know they're like the bastard children. I'm speaking slightly out of character here.
They're the runts
Yeah.
of the
Oh,
true giants.
Okay, so they are true giants. Cool,
Yes.
got it.
They're true giants, but they're the tiniest ones.
Alright, so I'm going to throw a fireball when I can find it. Where is
Okay, roll initiative.
Okay, cool.
it? Advantage for the fireball.
Roll initiative.
Since it was a surprise.
Look at me. Oh god.
Alright,
This is all gonna hinge on me, isn't it? Oh no.
That is a hit. Roll damage.
Oh, nice.
yay. Okay, I need to go back to info the damage.
You just click on the...
click the firebolt button
That's what I'm doing.
in the chat.
And this is level 1.
Level 0.
Oh, 0. So, for the
man.
fireball.
Poor
Zero.
Nefaria. 0 initiative. It's like
Well,
being
6
a corpse.
initiative. 6
Alright.
initiative.
Yeah,
I
did
did
not
6
roll well.
damage. I need to roll my initiative.
Make sure you click your token and then roll initiative.
I can't click my token because I'm on my iPad.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Well, roll your initiative and I'll add it for you.
Okay, where is...
Remember, it's
well-
right next to armor class.
Yeah, armor class, initiative. There we go.
Nice. Has the Atten rolled initiative?
Hold on a second, Morphos.
I'm not rushing. Look, me asking is not the same as me rushing.
Morphos?
You're rushing the DM, stop rushing the DM.
Me asking is me rushing.
Morphos, be like my snake is in its enclosure and just relax. He is a very relaxed, curled up snake. He's curled around one of the thermometers.
Okay.
And remember that we got buddies.
He
I
just
know.
yawned. I didn't know snakes yawned.
They do.
Apparently.
Look, snakes get sleepy too.
Well, I mean, like, well, the other thing is that the place where we got him kind of almost starved him to death. So there's that. So I have to keep an eye on him.
Alright, so everyone has their initiatives.
Yeah.
I will just send that in descending order. Morthos goes first, and then it's the Etin.
No. I really hope that I can end this in just one go. Okay, let me see where I am right now. I'm gonna go forward a little bit. Not too much of it.
Just
And
weaken them, and then I'll try to talk to them again.
I'll just try to talk to him now because I don't want anyone to get hurt any more than Eaton has. Unfortunately, the Sin probably has like a ton of health. Odds are 6 damage is like whatever to it.
Not even.
Yeah, it's probably just like, hey fam, this is whatever. I go over, I will step forward and I'm just like, hey, we don't have to fight this out. Are you hungry? I ask the Eaton.
Etin.
Etin.
I want it to be eaten. I just don't want it to be eaten us.
Can we have it eat Morthos for that
No.
awful pun?
No.
No, because I like puns.
Ha! I was honestly
Yeah, but
just
that
like
one-
shooting my shot. But yeah, so I
Alright.
ask it, is it hungry? Just trying to see if there's anything we can offer it, so that way no one here has to die.
Alright, well, Etten speak giant and orc.
It's a good thing I
So-
have my languages spell still up.
Alright,
Do you?
so
Yep.
he says, we aren't hungry per se. We just want to be left alone here. In fact, we were going to ask you to do something for us, but then you attacked us.
I look over at Harapinston and I'm just like, sorry about that, addressing it to the Eaton. I don't want us to fight either. I deeply apologize. I have potions of healing if that would make it easier, but you don't particularly look injured. I'll still give you one if you don't want to fight us anymore.
We don't want to fight. You have quite a large number, and we're only a single entity here. We don't want to fight. We just want you to do something for us.
I
Wait,
look
where's this
over
all
at
even
it.
occurring? Like,
This is on the mountain, fam.
Yes.
oh, okay, this is just a random encounter. I thought we were like
Yeah.
closer to home base or something, and that they were hostile. Okay.
But yeah, I look over at it and I'm just like, hey, we're more than happy to at least listen to what you would like us to do. I step forward a little bit closer. I'm not exactly trusting this. I'm ready to run away if need be. But I'm just like, I'm coming forward with my hands open to show I don't have anything. I'm just like, do you mind sharing what you would like for us to do?
We had an item of great importance that was stolen from us by a bunch of dark elves. We assume it was stolen by some cult or other that you may know. We don't really know. We just want this item back. Because it has sentimental value to us.
I look over at the Eaton and I'm like, oh, that's cool. Just describe the item to us. My brain decided to not work in English for a second. That was awkward.
Well, you can speak Spanish and I'll understand.
The item was a guitar from someone named Johnny, who is the best bard we ever knew.
Johnny Cash?
Morthos is like quietly, his pride is hurt, but then he remembers that like this Eaton has never met him before. Also, he can't pronounce the word Etten apparently.
Etenaz. Oh, is this? Oh wait, is this the bard known by the name of Johnny Cash?
No. In fact, he was named Johnny Guitar, and his guitar is quite sentimental to us.
This has been Radio New Vegas.
I have to admit, when I hopped into the session today, I didn't expect the twists and turns that it would take. Mostly that Harafinson would actually be useful. Good
Hey,
job.
I'm always useful.
You're really not.
Okay, I think we need to kill Luciano now.
I noticed that now you're not even saying Morthos, you're just saying my actual name.
Oh. Oops.
Just telling on yourself. Okay, cool. I look over at everyone and I'm just like, hey, do you guys want to do that? And then I explain the situation to Nefaria, who I assume can't speak giant. Might be wrong.
You are absolutely correct. I didn't understand a word of what just happened.
Okay, cool. So I'm just like, yeah, we're going to get Johnny Guitar's guitar. For some reason, giants own it, and I'm assuming that none of the giants are Johnny Guitar. I look over at the thing and I'm just like, hey, what's your name? Just because we had this whole naming thing, we should probably start being more consistent about
Wait,
asking that.
don't Etinas have 2 names?
Yes, because they're two heads. Two
What are
separate
your names?
people. They're two separate people in one body. One of them
One
is
name is Lucy.
No. One's name is I'm gonna go with let's see, hold on. I have to randomly search for people's name. One person is named Data, and the other one's name is Yakaru.
Yeah.
How did Data get into our
Car.
universe? I thought he was in Star Trek.
Data and Yakaru. The names are up on the Discord. Okay, cool. So I look over at him and I'm just like, all right. I look over at Nefaria and I'm just like, hey, are you cool with us doing that instead of fighting and possibly dying here?
We were about to fight. Just for flavor here, if you're not aware, I nat 1'd on initiative, so I was not ready to fight.
Okay, so is that a yes that you would prefer for us to do something that's not fighting, or at the very least something that's fighting, just not these fellas?
I am fine not fighting a giant. Yes.
I think because he rolled a natural 1, he's like starting to attack the snow or something.
Just stabbing it.
Oh no! I said in the roll 20, I was like, "There's a really nice bird off in the distance." I'm not even here mentally, Just,
So that's what that was.
Yeah.
I thought that there was a bird in the picture and I just couldn't see it.
no, it's the nat one.
Yes.
I really appreciate your role playing because you're a lot better at this than I am. But yeah, cool. So I guess we're off to before we leave. I'm just like, hey, where did you last see the Dark Elves? Because we're about to go Scooby Doo this stuff.
We believe they went not too far from here, towards the entrance to that underground dungeon.
Oh man, this whole thing's just been one big way to lead us to the dungeon. Oh no.
Oh wait, so we get to eat fried dark elf? Is this what I'm
No.
hearing?
We don't.
Listen, even though they're dark elves, I would prefer not to eat an elf. Thank you.
They're slaves. I mean, not slaves. They're slavers. There we go. That's the word I was looking for.
Those are two very different words. We're not gonna eat anything. We are probably gonna have to fight them because they're cultists and they're dark elves. There's probably not a way to get out of this peacefully, but gosh darn it, I'm gonna try.
They're literally cultists to a devil, a fighting devil.
We actually don't know
What's
what
a-
sort of a thing
what's a-
they're cultists to. We shouldn't assume there's only one cult on this mysterious
What's this
island.
devil's name?
Zariel.
Zariel, like the one
Yep.
that just came out from
Yep.
Avernus?
Yep.
Oh, that one! She's a
Except
nice
you-
gal.
Except, my game is completely different from Descent
Yeah.
into Avernus.
But yeah, also, she's very much not a nice lady.
No, she is not.
Her whole storyline is pretty much her not being. It's like one example after another of her being not a nice lady.
She sounds like my kind of girl,
That's
to be honest.
that does not challenge what I just said.
Exactly.
Well, I'm the virtuous hero here.
Right.
Okay, so if it's up to me, I say that we go in the direction of the cult. And at this
I
point,
kind of want to summon Zariel, actually, now that I know
Nope.
who she is.
At this point, I'm just like, I guess we should go in the direction of the cult. And under my breath, I'm just like, I'm very glad we have big beefy boys with us. We're gonna be fighting a cult.
Do we have to? I mean, Zariel isn't that bad.
Oh, I mean,
Oh.
they're Dro cultists, so
We also don't know. At no point
True, we
did the
true we
Eaton
don't know,
say,
and we need to purge it for Zariel's sake.
No. At no point did the Eaton say that this is the same cult and we're on a mysterious, dangerous continent that people don't know and find very spooky. We should not assume that there's only one cult when we already killed another cult.
Yeah, there's likely more cults at play.
An earlier encounter was us fighting against a cult of a big flaming thing that wanted to bring about the end of the world by burning everything down to the ground.
They just wanted to summon in Zariel. I mean, what's wrong with that?
This is foreshadowing something that's not a very good development.
yeah, indeed. So, you guys know that the dungeon is like, well, the entrance to it is miles away. So, like, 5 miles away. So, are you guys gonna go to it? You guys gonna help out the giant boy?
Yeah. That's what I say anyway.
If it involves killing Drow, I'm down.
I mean, killing wait. I mean,
I
killing
hope it
Drow
doesn't.
is nice, but I kind of hope that it involves making friends with the Drow. My style.
I
would
worry
you-
that this is the one time you actually mean befriending them and actually being their friend because they're very bad. No.
I mean, they're just misunderstood, really.
Okay. So also, I'm
I'm a
gonna
Drow
ask
apologist.
this. I can tell, and it's deeply concerning. At this
What?
point, I'm
There's
gonna ask.
nothing on the stream screen that you have to worry about. Nothing whatsoever. What are you talking about?
You shouldn't be afraid to come into the dungeon. It's fine. I'm gonna ask this because it's almost 10. Should we continue playing until 10? Because this is I feel as though this is a natural stopping point. We've already had 2 encounters. Admittedly, there are encounters that went very weirdly, but this is a very weird campaign where every single player is like a whole alignment onto themselves. So
I don't know what you're talking about, Morpho.
this embodies an entire alignment, and spoiler alert, no 2 characters embody the same alignment. There's multiple good people.
I'm the same alignment as you, Morpho.
You're really not. So I'm gonna ask, should we stop since it's almost 10, or should we keep playing until 10 and then just be like, alright, it's 10, bye?
It's really up to you guys. I don't care either way. I've missed DMing this game for a while, so...
Same. So
Let's
I'm
just-
down with us staying until 10. If
Let's
everyone
just
I can
else-
say,
We can continue.
Sure.
Cool.
sure, let's go.
Right.
Let's continue.
Yeah.
So,
Let's continue making Drow friends.
right, friends.
I would like for them to be our friends, but only if they're not cultists to an evil devil lady.
I mean,
In fact, this is where I take off my giant costume and reveal that I'm actually a Drow.
I knew it.
Anyway, so, because you guys have a ranger in the party, you guys don't get, like, difficult terrain, because ranger.
Yay.
I navigate you very well.
Yeah,
The ogres are the harder part.
Yes.
Look, if we have to fight a cult of evil, angry drow people, odds are we're going to be happy to have big, beefy boys on our side.
Exactly.
Probably-
See,
it's
now
probably
Morphos
terrible
is
that I keep
agreeing with
calling
my
him that.
plan of building a giant army. I'm glad you agree with me now, Morphos, and that you see my foresight.
I was the one who talked us into keeping them for now and not selling them into slavery. So
Oh, I wasn't going to sell them. I was just going to make them convenient fighters.
Oh goodness. Okay, cool. Yay. Progress.
Exactly.
Um,
Convenient fighters that we didn't need to feed necessarily.
They're probably gonna start to get hungry if they don't come across any food soon. I'm glad I have
We'll just have them eat the elves.
While
I have
while we're
30
while we're
pounds
progressing
of food.
forward, can I also forage while we're doing that?
yeah,
Do you want that as a survival roll?
that would be a survival roll.
Honestly, I'm gonna do the same thing. I actually have +3 to survival for some reason.
Which is odd. But anyway, you guys find plenty of, wild game and quite literally a lot of, natural plants that are, not poisonous and quite edible.
Heck yeah.
Yay!
Of course, the ranger finds more of it because,
Yeah.
ranger.
Yeah. To be fair, we actually did roll the same number. It's just that our ranger pal has a higher modifier than me. We both rolled a
Yup.
16.
I'm keeping watch of our friends while they're doing this.
If I had to have an in-character reason for having a good survival roll, I guess it's because I like going out into the wilderness and just talking to things, which is very annoying for them, but that means logically it's good for me to have a good survival roll so I don't, walk into a bunch of ogres and die.
Yeah, like you're a tree hugger, aren't you?
Are any of those edible plants going to be herbalism kit components that I could utilize for that
Quite.
roll?
Roll just a 1d20 to.
Yeah, I'll roll a d20 here.
They,
Middle of the road.
I'm gonna say at least half of them are.
Hey.
Okay, cool. So there wasn't a number on that when you previously stated it, so...
I'm just gonna say that it's half the amount needed to make a single potion.
Cool. Works for me.
Alright, so I'm currently just doing a thing. Don't mind me. Because, Dark Elves, there's no problems here.
Oh no. This is... The fact that you have to keep saying it, I know that it should be reassuring, but it's really not.
It's just like when I say that I'm chaotic good.
Yeah, you gotta see through it.
No, I am chaotic good. I don't know what you're talking about.
Right.
That's a joke. That's one of the few jokes that you tell. It's not like the jokes that you tell about killing me, which are not funny. That's one of the few jokes you tell that is funny.
Look, I'm just gonna say I'm not the one who tried to kill the rogue. And probably succeeded. That's why Elfie's gone.
Sure, Elfie is dead. That's what happened.
And Morpho's killed her. He just got
While
sick
we
of
were
her
gone.
stealing her flute. Yeah, he just got sick of her stealing her flute. His flute?
His flute.
Yeah. His flute, and so he decided to offer.
Apparently, I was able to successfully sneak up on our assassin and kill her without any real injuries to myself.
Exactly. That's exactly how it went down.
Everyone's thinking that I'm gonna multi-class into a warlock, but secretly I'm a rogue.
Exactly. Morphos, we all know you're secretly evil. We all know that you're anti-Zariel.
Oh, okay. That's the evil position, being against the warmongering angel lady.
Yeah, I mean, I'm
Exactly.
seeing through this. I rolled a 20 on an insight. Well, modified, but...
You're just like, I smell bananas.
This is... interesting.
You see that bullshit from the sorcerer is way damn high.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about. I just know that we should build an altar to Zariel.
Why? What material? Okay, Morthos hears this and knows a lot about Zariel, as we previously established, and just looks at Hrappinson and is like, "What benefit? How does this benefit you? I'm gonna speak in the language that like you understand. In what way does this make your life better?"
Oh, it just makes your life worse, and that makes it better.
It's the end of the world if you bring this lady, like, if you bring this devil lady to this planet. It is at the very least the end of civilization on this continent.
No,
Probably
it is.
the
You need
world.
civilization. Without civilization, you can't have war.
It's the end of peaceful life, and like I know
And
that
that's a
like
bad thing?
yes. What okay, and also like you personally, how does
Ooh.
you summoning Zariel, you the weird sociopathic person that you are,
I'm not a sociopath.
how does this benefit you? What do you gain from bringing Zariel to this world?
Oh, just a bunch of war, to be honest.
That doesn't benefit you.
Yeah, it does.
How?
I'm a worshiper of Tempest.
But Tempest is the god of righteous war.
Right, exactly.
Righteous. Hey, when I say righteous war, that means not murdering innocent people with that aren't doing anything wrong.
Well,
It's
I'm
one
sure.
thing to say that you want to summon Tempos. Still a terrible objective. I would fight you to keep you from doing that. But
How do I
that
summon
is
Tempest?
more
I want to know this.
understandable. That is more understandable than summoning Zariel.
I mean, there in the world of D&D and Faerun, there used to be the whole Avatar crisis of the gods.
So how do I trigger that? I want to bring Tempest into this
That
world.
would bring all the gods, not just Tempos. It would also bring Shatena, who's a super cool, super chill plant lady who just wants everyone to be friendly and be nice. She's tight. She's great.
Alright, so how do I, what method do I just want to know the method that I need to use in order to summon Tempest.
A literal wish spell.
I really
Which you don't
feel
have
like
access to.
it would probably be. I'm speaking out of character. It would probably take something even more powerful than a wish spell to bring an actual avatar. Unless we're talking about just an avatar, which is not the same thing as summoning like
No,
an
we're talking about
actual
summoning the
literal
god.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it would
no,
take something stronger than a wish to summon like the actual god itself. There's a whole adventure module. I think it's not Horde of the Dragon Queen, it's Wrath of the Dragon Queen, which is like the bigger, badder version of Horde of the Dragon Queen that revolves around breaking Tiamat out of jail. So it's the whole thing, and it's a lot stronger than a wish.
So summoning Zariel would be easier than summoning Tempest.
Well, see, you could, out of character here, you could use your friends as a nice offering.
Wait, so I could sacrifice Morphos to Tempest and that would get him down?
Don't give Callan that idea. Callan doesn't know that much about D&D.
you could make some offerings, and
it would I'd have
maybe on this
I am
maybe
now.
on the scale of like sacrificing most of this island and then island continent thing, and
oh sweet.
If you do that, maybe.
Yeah.
So how do I sacrifice this continent to Tempest?
It would take a very powerful ritual that you are not the DM, that you are not going to be able to do. Once again, you're not the DM. And if you need to hear it one more time, I'll say it one more time. Not the DM.
I never claimed I was the DM. I just want a method to summon the god.
Zariel's not a god. Zariel is something
Not even Zariel. I mean Tempest.
that would take something a lot stronger than what it would take to summon Zariel.
Yeah. You would have to be the big bad guy.
Also,
Maybe I
summoning
secretly
a
am.
god of war is also objectively an evil act. Just
It is not.
Yes, it is. Summoning a god of war, even if it's the nice god of war, which once again, relative. Hey,
There-
still bad, still evil.
And now I see Drow on the screen.
Oh no.
Oh look, Drow.
There's so many of them. Also, one of them is like nice looking. Oh no.
Oh, all of you meet a very familiar face.
Oh god. Damn it.
We're not
Hey,
equipped to
hey,
deal with
remember that warlock from that wanted character?
I look over at our new buddy. I'm like, hey, a friend who was here for a few minutes before she got sick and stayed back at the camp, was kidnapped, tortured, and enslaved by that lady. And then she almost killed me. We knocked her out, just barely. She's back.
I knocked her out.
Not a fan of that. If anyone here, no one here has to die, but if someone had to die, and if it were up to me, it would be that lady who knocked me out by shooting a fireball at me. Not a fan of that.
So can I like go up to her and say, so you are a worshiper of Zariel?
This was already established. It's already established.
Just boom, roasted.
Like, okay, I know that god now. Oh no. Okay, never mind. I'm not gonna sell Luciana and Morphos
It
yet.
wouldn't work anyway, because I'm still conscious.
I mean, so
I've also been a lot nicer to everyone than you have.
And just to let you know, so you see the big natural entrance towards the dungeon. You see the drow and Verhundras Hoon in front of it. It's like really huge. It's like the size of like a storm giant, and the doors are like really large.
huh.
And it like provides shade over the entire valley that it's in. So it's a valley. It's really big. It's providing shade, which means the sunlight sensitivity of the drow is mostly cancelled because shade.
Oh no! I knew that you. Oh, not a
Hey,
fan of this.
Morphos were screwed.
And well, it's cancelled out. They don't have disadvantage on their checks, so it's fine.
There's no possible way that this encounter is gonna end without violence. Goodness. I'm still gonna try.
And the drow behind Ver underscope, Madame, there's some company. And she turns around. Oh, you're the friends of dear Odilin. I
That
see
we are.
you have friends with you. It was such a nice encounter last time. I hope that you have a really good time dying here.
Well, no, hold up. None of us here necessarily needs to die. We
I
have
agree.
we have
know
an
if you're the person to
influence.
make that check though.
We have particular influence on this continent. We could be, and now I hear you want to summon this angel named Zariel. So we could make that happen, right? Right, guys?
No, we couldn't. We're nowhere near that.
And then I whisper,
almost killed us.
and then I whisper to Morphos, "Shut up! I'm trying to get us out of here alive."
Are you though?
I mean, you don't have much choice here.
Alright, you're gonna have to roll a very good persuasion check.
Well, we're screwed.
I know. That's part of the reason I was like, I don't know if you should be the one. This check. Okay.
All right. Well.
Yeah, maybe the bard.
Maybe the bard should do that.
Too late.
Can the bard give me some help?
I can be your hype man and just be like, yeah. I'll pretend that I was on your side this whole time, and not obviously against this terrible idea that they're almost certainly gonna see through, because warlocks are charisma-based spellcasters, which means that lady
Just like me.
almost certain, yes, but she doesn't have the charisma of a potato like you do.
I do
So
not.
okay, then why don't you make that check? Let's see how this check goes. Are you ready to make me eat my words?
No, probably not. Let's see.
Very honest. I can respect that.
All right.
I mean, it's not bad.
Okay, well that'll go against her
What did I get?
insight. You got a 12.
It's not bad. I was expecting you to do a lot
It's
worse.
just not enough. Can
I
we do
mean-
that over?
No.
I actually kind of want to fight this lady.
Well, she knows that you're lying through your teeth.
Her checks weren't very good. Her modifier's only a little. better
Wait,
than
she knows
mine.
I'm lying, but I wasn't lying.
Yeah, to be fair, that is true. As we previously established, Harafinston is at best chaotic neutral.
Do not mind the fact that I'm just changing tokens.
I like how you say that, and then one immediate.
I'm literally just getting rid of ones I don't want to deal with right now, and I'm just copying the same one over and over again.
So this is where I unzip my costume and I reveal that I'm a Yuan T trying to bring the what was that evil snake's snake god's name, Morphos?
The snake god.
Yeah.
The snake god were worshipper of the fire thing. They're worshippers of Emix, which is
Yeah.
not. It's not the snake. You're thinking of Zasir, the world serpent.
Yeah, him. I'm trying to summon him.
I know way too much about D&D.
No. No. You can't just say that you're a Yuan T and disguise something else.
I mean, to be fair, I would believe it based off of how Harafinston's acted. I'd be like, yeah, that checks out.
So I'm going to kind of move up behind Morthos and whisper, which one's the bad one?
All of them.
I lean back and I'm just like, they're all bad, but the lady in white apparently is the one that just really fucked us last time. Very blunt. I don't like this lady. If this lady dies today, I would be happy. We somehow we're not. She's level 13. We're fucked. But if she dies today, I would be happy.
You mean I should level her up to make her worse?
We fought her as a level 13 character. Did you level her down? Because if so, you should stick with that. That's the only possible way we're getting out of this encounter alive.
No, she's the same level she was last time.
She was level 12 or 13 last time. It was a miracle that we were able to figure out.
Yeah.
Is
and
it
she's
a bad?
still a higher level than us, so
It took all of us almost dying to bring her down last time. It was not a fun encounter. There were also way more of us.
there were.
There were
Yes.
5 people. 3 of them were capable of surviving hits, and then there was Harafinston and I. And I took a hit, and I was knocked down to -1.
Listen,
Yup.
Morthos,
But look, if I had
Yes.
known that
give me a health potion.
Okay, I got you, fam. Have 2. I have so many.
Thank you.
Look, if I had known who Zariel was at the time, I might have actually been on board with the Zariel summoning business.
Yeah, I'm glad you weren't. Also, don't do that. I will personally make sure that even if I die, I take you with me. And at this, I look over at Harafinston and I'm just like, here, have 2 health potions as well. I don't care if you already have some. Take more. This lady's a murder hobo. We're probably gonna die.
Okay, and then I step away from you. And then, sorry, go ahead, Zalrok. You're the DM.
Alright, so... super hard to say name. Verhundrus Hune basically goes, I tire of these adventurers and them. Roll initiative.
She says that.
Yes.
What a
Well,
strange thing for her to say.
Can you at least kill Morphos first so I can see his dying breath? No, I'm kidding. Alright.
Oh man, this is. Oh goodness. Let's see how many of these guys there are. Cool. There's enough of them. Let's see. There's 5 of them. Shit, we only have 4 meat shields. God darn.
Oh, yeah, and one of them's weak to fireballs.
Oh no, we only have 3 meat shields.
Well, it's been great, guys. Um,
Oh man.
Can we not negotiate? Are the drows that unreasonable that we can't negotiate with them?
I'm gonna talk my way out of this somehow, but God, I wish that I had the chance to just like really stab that lady in the face. Just her specifically.
Not even me. You don't even want to stab me that much.
Yeah,
That's
like
impressive.
this lady threw a bolt of fire at me and almost killed me. This honestly, I should kind of be thanking her because she kind of inspired me to like dabble with warlock stuff. Because I got Eldritch Blast after I got fireballed in the face.
Wait,
Well,
as
maybe
a
she- maybe-
tiefling,
wait,
don't you
does
have
that
some
mean-
resistance to fire? Or am I
do.
misremembering that?
That's the thing that made it worse. It still
Oh,
almost killed me.
Alright, cool.
Well,
Good to know.
Well, actually, she has the, I tiered her like a warrior. Well, like an actual class. So she had elemental adept, so the resistance didn't actually go through.
Oh, okay, makes sense.
Which means that, like, even if you're resistant to something, she can still hit you with a full blast in the face. Also, I'm very excited because now I get to Eldritch Blast her in the face. So there's a part of me that's like, karma. I've been looking forward to this. Wish I was stronger, but this'll do.
Even though that's not how karma works, but okay. What?
You want to
Okay.
summon a devil lady, so it's a good thing that's not how karma works.
I mean, the devil lady, she sounds like a really nice person.
She's
No,
not
she
a really
doesn't.
nice person.
Her whole thing is her not being a nice person, over and over and over.
I mean, wasn't she an angel?
That makes it worse.
Yeah, she
I don't think you have me on that turn order.
just click your token and click initiative.
I did.
I'm
It's in
very
the
glad
chat.
one of us.
Oh.
All hail Zariel!
I see.
Yeah.
No, why hail Zerial? That's
It did give me an error that it didn't, but no valid
you have
token
to
was selected.
you have to click your token in the game
Oh.
and then do initiative. Don't
Where
worry,
do
I'm
I-
adding you in right now.
Okay.
I'm very happy that one of us goes first.
All right.
All
and I
hail
have
the
to-
Mother of Heaven, Zariel.
That's not what
no,
she is.
she's not even the mother of heaven because she was an angel turned devil. She was very wanting to fight person.
Just
Okay.
like me! The kindred
Well,
spirit.
I hate to be the one to point this out, but like low key, Harafinston and Zariel are kind of the same person. Like I've never really seen someone create a character that's so unintentionally. We'll pretend it was unintentional. So unintentionally similar to the BBGE of a campaign. We'll pretend
Alright,
it was unintentional.
Well, Nefaru, do your turn.
Okay, you might have to bear with me because of my first time on Roll20 here. So
That
do
is
it.
perfectly okay.
So for how do I target like a specific unit? Do I just tell you which one I'm targeting, then roll attack?
Just ping it and then do the whatever attack you're going to do.
How do
you
I
don't know
ping
how to
it?
ping, you just hold your mouse over the thing you want to click. The person doing the pinging right now is me.
Okay.
But if you say you want to target this fella over here, You just you take your mouse over it, and then you just click and hold.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
I'm looking up
There we go.
Zariel. I'm looking up some of
Okay.
the lore on Zariel. I don't know why we're fighting against her.
She's evil.
So then I just do an attack roll then, basically. That's what I'm
Yes.
doing. Cool. I'm also going to use a spell.
Did you plug in your attacks and your spells already?
Yeah, they are.
Cool.
So you could only do a spell if it's a bonus action.
Yep. The Hail of Thorns is going to be a. Pretty sure that's a bonus action here. One sec. I'm just double checking to make sure. Yeah, casting times 1 bonus action for Hail of Thorns.
Heck yeah.
And I'm going to do my. So I am going to take. I'm not sure how I. There we go.
Oh,
Casting Hail of Thorns, and then I'm going to attack with a longbow here on
So-
her.
Yeah.
And
what would it take to get Morphos to switch to the side of Zariel?
It would be impossible.
I mean, she's chaotic good.
She is not.
Yeah. she's
Also,
not.
what a beautiful first attack roll. Just the wonderful.
Okay, that's a hit.
okay.
Definite hit.
And then how do I get the
In
damage
order
for
to
that?
do the damage, you just click on the word longbow in the chat. Yeah.
Yeah.
There
Okay.
you go. So
And then
Look how
also
useful he is.
the Hail
Sorry.
of Thorns does a thing too.
Yep. So it says the next time you hit a creature with a ranged weapon attack before the spell ends, this spell creates a rain of thorns that sprouts from your ranged weapon or ammunition. In addition to the normal effect of the attack, the target of the attack and each creature within 5 feet of it must make a Dex saving throw against a DC, if you need to know, of a 13. And then a creature takes 1d10 piercing damage on a failed save, or half as much damage on a successful one.
Right.
You're already so useful.
Okay. Are any of the other units within 5 feet of her?
Yes. So I have to roll those two.
Yep.
Alright, cool. Only one of them made it.
Yeah, one saved. Ooh, nice. One really saved. Damn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, since that's 4 checks, or are you not counting that first one and it's 3 checks?
The Dex save was hers.
Okay. Why are there 4? There should only be 3. There's only 3 that are within 5 feet.
What are you talking about? It's her and those.
Yes, and those 3. So that's a total. Oh,
of 4.
I can't see.
You
My
can't
eyes.
math.
Okay, and so then I roll a d10 here for the damage on that,
Nice.
and that's a full 10. So she takes 23, and the other 3 take 10. Or sorry, one of the other 2 takes 10, and then the other take 5. The ones who saved take 5. My bad.
Alright, and what's your spell thing?
What's my what? Sorry.
Your spell save DC.
Spell save DC is 13.
Okay, so
So one
takes
failed.
one takes 10, and the rest take 5.
Yep.
Already just a nice way to start this encounter off.
Yeah.
No.
And then I still have my movement, so I'm going to. These are 5 feet blocks. Is that what it is?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna position myself nicely behind our friends here.
Yeah, probably wise.
Let me see. Oh no, I don't like this.
And then that should be my turn.
Okay. I actually have to disable this HP shit because it's actively annoying. Especially when they're all the same character sheet. Alright. So, all the drow go now.
Oh no.
Except for the big boss lady, which is good.
And, can you imagine that I'm going to have fun with this?
I know you are. We know you are.
Right.
I'm kind of glad Chrissy isn't here, because if Chrissy was here and that friggin' lady did what she did last time, oh,
There would have been a lot of our RP involved, and I would have loved it.
I would have stopped it again. It wouldn't have worked, but it would have wasted a spell slot, and I'm glad that I don't have to do that.
Oh yeah, speaking of which, I need to make sure that I mark the fact that I've used a slot. Thank you for reminding me.
Got you, fam.
Right. So, can I actually get... Yes, I can. Good. So... Great. So, now, the drow, well, they can move out of, out of the way. Let's see.
If they're fleeing, that's concerning in a different that's concerning for a different reason.
Well, one will move over there,
Oh no.
and, that one specific drow will
Not target the sorcerer.
probably target the sorcerer with a hand crossbow.
You guys will grieve my death. I'm
Will
sure.
we?
Is that a hit?
That's a bold assumption. Haraffinson, does the 13 break your AC?
Let me check. I don't think it does, actually.
Your AC is 13, so yes. Nine piercing to you.
Quick, Haraffinson, make a Constitution saving throw.
Yes.
Where is my... Why can't they have this in alphabetical order? Oh, there it is.
And you failed.
So you're poisoned now too.
Oh, you're also unconscious. Oh no. That's fine, I'll just wake you up.
Fails by 5 or more, the target also falls unconscious.
Yeah.
No.
Wait, how much did I get hit for?
9
You
damage.
got hit for 9 damage.
Okay.
And you're poisoned. And also unconscious. This is a really bad day for you.
I will drag you down with me, Morphos.
It's okay, I'm gonna wake you up right now.
Well, actually, you're unconscious, which means you're pro. Alright, and that's negative 9 damage on the sorcerer. Of course, you have to be conscious to do the, your resist damage thing. So that's good.
So am I taking further damage? Oh,
Whoa.
okay.
Wow, that was
very
amazing
robotic.
robot.
Yeah.
Right. This one will go equally over there. And, we'll target the, bard.
Sure is weird that these things are going after the small people and not the bigger, larger targets. It's almost like they're being controlled by someone who would make them do unlogical things.
I think
Well,
they're controlled by the voice that speaks to us randomly.
Your mic
yes.
is very robotic.
Yes.
It seems that whenever her Raffenston falls unconscious, it has a very unusual effect on Callan.
Right.
Yeah, you're currently roboting. Also, here's the thing. They know that, trolls, well, your troll buddy would basically just heal up any attacks they do. Also, they know the giants are under your command because, stuff. It just seems obvious. I don't know. Makes sense to me.
Oh God.
know.
Okay,
cool.
Let me see that Constitution. Nice. I am not poisoned at all. That's good. Jesus Christ.
That's 10 damage. Alright. And, let's see. That was one draw. Now I'm going to do another draw. Let's see. Yep, over here. This draw is going to attack this giant boy. Because you know what? Y'all made me go. Okay, I'm going to be fair. You're making me be fair. That's a hit. And they multi-attack. And that's a hit.
Jesus Christ.
So 27, 20.
Does the 17 apply no matter what? Does the poison?
Giants don't have a like.
Yeah, but is there no check to not take the poison damage or to cut it in half?
Nope.
Oh. Oh, shit.
That's guaranteed poison damage.
Wow, that's a lot.
So actually, to make sure that the giants not actually have to change their everything to none, or else I'm gonna have to change things. Alright.
Well, we have led our giant friends into a death trap. This was a good plan, Morphos.
Kaylin, could you disconnect and reconnect, please? You're roboting really hard.
Alright, am I better?
Yep.
Yeah,
Yes.
much better.
So much better. Oh,
Alright.
That's a world of difference.
So as I was saying, this is all your fault, Morphos, for getting our giant friends killed.
How convenient that
You're unconscious. You can't talk.
Yeah.
I'm talking from beyond the veil.
There we go.
I kick Harafinston's unconscious body. Just very lightly, not enough to do any actual damage. But just to be like, hey, shut up.
You see, this little giant buddy of yours is gravely injured now.
Lovely. Morphos?
You're unconscious. You don't know anything.
This is my dead spirit talking.
You're unconscious. Dead. You're not dead.
You're also not out of health. You're just unconscious right now. You're not dying.
Okay, and this boy over here is going to attack the same target. Also, he has reach, so he can attack an additional 10 feet away from him. So, yeah, say goodbye to, that ogre buddy of yours.
Well, hopefully he can make some death saving throws or whatever that is.
NPCs don't make death saving throws.
Oh.
They just die.
Yes.
Well, I'm gonna put this blame squarely on Morphos.
You never take responsibility for your actions, we know.
My actions, these were your actions. You're the one that led us here.
And, that's, let's see, that's 15 damage. He's a dead boy.
He's around 60 something.
I'll have a funeral for him.
Jesus Christ.
And then, he will just use his, he will go towards the other one and attack with his sword. Doing 23 damage. And
there's still one of them left.
yeah, and this one will try attacking your troll friend.
So, I think we need to leave these other giants behind and let them die, and we need to escape.
If you
You're unconscious though.
If we do that, I'll leave you. So it might not be
Wow.
in your best interest.
Why would you leave me?
Jesus Christ.
Oh,
Oh no.
I
That's
haven't
not good.
used I haven't used my critical hit effect in like forever. Holy shit. I check which random roll I get, and then go to page 50. And what do I get?
We actually can't escape this encounter.
Oh,
I'm glad.
you could make a follow-up attack against the target as a bonus action.
Jesus
Cool.
Christ. Oh no.
10 plus
18.
16.
So 28.
16 plus 28.
Yep.
So that's 28 to patrol. And then I guess a bonus sword attack on the troll, which is a hit. And that's another 21.
21, yeah. Jesus Christ.
The troll is like gravely injured. He's like, and that's all the drow. Now it's Morthos' turn.
Alright, so Morthos, I was originally going to try to see counter. We're leaving, and
We're leaving.
This I'm not leaving Harafinston behind. I'm tempted to. I'm gonna take one of my potions and I'm gonna pour it down Harafinston's throat. Magical healing. Wait. Actually, let's see. The target wakes up if it takes damage. Okay, no. I'm just gonna shake. I'm gonna shake Harafinston awake, and I am gonna tell Harafinston. And I'm also gonna tell our friend that we're leaving. And Jesus Christ, I am ready to take attacks of opportunity. That's what it takes. I tap this guy on the shoulder, and I'm just like, we are fleeing. We are out of here. Holy
Retreat.
shit. There is no way on earth that we could survive this encounter. We would die. So, yep, I'm making a tactical retreat if I have to take attacks of opportunity.
Zalrok is
cool.
here. There is nothing
I actually
to
think
fear.
I would only be taking like one. So, and it'll probably hit me. That's fine.
Actually, you're nowhere near in the range of taking an attack of opportunity.
Cool. Oh, thank goodness. Because like I saw how some of those attacks hit. Though, like if I had to take several, I would be screwed. I'm almost in this guy's range because apparently these guys have reach. I have no idea how they have reach.
It's just like, yeah, so it only reached there while you're 15 feet away from them.
Jesus Christ, this is such a terrible situation. Okay, I took an action to wake up Harafinston. Harafinston's still in for like a rough situation. Because this one over here is still gonna get to go, but I'm gonna be well out of her reach before that happens. I moved 10 feet. I did my free action by speaking to everyone who's still alive. So I spoke to this guy, and this guy, and I am leaving. Peace out. No, I am not gonna be here to die. I would move further than this, but I literally can't. I am just no longer on the field.
Well,
Yeah.
there's still a field there, but there's
Yeah.
no maps there.
Yeah,
so-
I move my full range. All right, so I already moved 10 feet to get over here. I move another 10 feet. Okay, let's see. This is 10, 15. I am over here, which is not. Gee, I can't even like tap on the thing because the map isn't there. I'm 1 square over, which is not great range, but it puts me out of the range of the enemies unless they feel like doing attacks of opportunity. Yeah, peace out, everyone. I am leaving. Jesus Christ.
Okay, so it's Verhundus's turn, and she goes, "Hey, Tiefling, please take this as a gift of consideration."
Does she have the spell sniper feat? Because, like, Jesus Christ, I'm about to get hit by something really hard, aren't I?
What are you talking about?
It's gonna be some fucking bullshit. I'm ready.
Let's see, what do I want to throw? Well, actually, what are you talking about? Fireball is 100 feet range.
Fuck me. I hate this. I am gonna kill her so hard. I'm ready to die if I have to. It's a fine. Yeah. Don't
Wait.
use the attack logically and hit the troll or anything. Just be petty.
No, I won't do that. I'll
Aw.
just...
You're gonna turn it on to me, aren't you?
Just to hit the troll who is weak to fire.
I mean, yeah, it would stop its regeneration, and also more than likely kill it.
Yeah. Like, if it's a fireball by, like, a level 12 warlock, that troll's probably dead. Especially because it's already injured.
So... Flame strike centered on the troll here.
Not on Morphos. Morphos may actually escape by sacrificing the troll.
All of the PCs are gonna escape. We're all fleeing. There's no possible way to win this encounter. It just ends with us dying.
Rathenston, do a dexterity saving throw.
Oh god.
Can we just say I fail it?
No, do the roll. Oh my goodness.
You're awake. You can do
Like, I had 0 dexterity.
Just try, man. That was close.
Well, that's a fail. Oh yeah, and okay. Oh, and Nefara, you have to do one too. Sorry.
Do a dex save, you said?
Yes.
It's a dex
I mean,
save, so hopefully.
you're more than likely to pass it.
Yes. Oh, thank goodness.
Alright, and of course I have to do the troll, because he has to do dex save too.
Come on, troll. I don't want you to die, man.
No. Alright, so I have to actually... I never actually used a spell, so let's see.
Poor troller. He was a good frog.
So, Flame Strike... A column of fire roars down from the heavens in a location you specify. Each creature in a 10-foot radius, 40-foot high cylinder centered at a point within range must make a dexterity saving throw. Takes 46 fire damage and 46 radiant damage on a failed save, half as much damage on a successful one.
Jesus Christ.
So it's 46 radiant damage and 4d6 fire damage. So The troll takes a full 20 fire damage, and everyone takes half that on well, no. Let's see, that's another -10, so Robinson's at 2 HP, just
thank goodness.
just due to fire damage,
Oh no.
and that's a -20 to your HP, Nefara. I can't.
I
And-
passed the save.
Well,
So-
well, 10 fire damage.
Yeah.
And then I have to actually roll for the 46 radiant, so 16 radiant damage. So everyone who failed takes the full, and everyone who passed takes 8. So Troll Buddy's dead.
Nefara, are you still conscious?
Oh yeah, I'm
Oh,
I'm
my
looking
God.
I'm looking a little shaky, but like I'm still standing pretty firm.
Cool. Jesus Christ.
The sorcerer's unconscious unless they do a thing.
What do I have to do?
Do a thing, Her
You,
Evanston.
you roll a 1d12 plus your con modifier.
Oh boy. 1d12. Okay, I have to actually remember how to roll on here.
You
So
gotta,
my con is 3.
little symbol.
Alright, so my con is 3, and get out of that. Okay, there we go. So 1d12.
Plus your con. Alright, I actually have to look at your ability there. It was Goliath's trait, Stone's Endurance. You can use your reaction to roll a d12, add your constitution modifier to the number rolled, reduce the damage by that total.
Yay. Why isn't it? Let me out.
So there's a d12 you can roll in the
There it is. Okay.
on the
Plus,
sidebar, plus your
Great.
cons, so plus 3.
Oh, awesome.
Okay, but that's an add plus 12. Okay, but you're still unconscious by 2.
Jesus Christ. You're not gonna be unconscious for long, but when you are no longer unconscious, run. Jesus.
run like hell.
Yeah, we're leaving.
And, oh,
Why did we decide that this was a good idea, Morphus?
Not
I
every
don't
idea
know.
was mine. I wanted us to stop at 10.
I don't know.
It's actually true. I said I wanted us to keep playing until 10, and it's 10:30, and now we're all almost dead. So I'm actually not almost dead. I'm fine. But if I stayed, I wouldn't be.
Alright, so Verhundress Hune gains like a ton of temporary HP.
How? What?
Uh,
What?
Starting at first level, when you reduce a hostile creature to 0 HP, you gain temporary hit points equal to your charisma mod and your warlock level, minimum
Okay.
of 1.
If this is a warlock thing, then how does she have flame strike? Isn't
Because
flame
that's
strike a cleric spell?
No, because a spell you get as a fiend warlock.
Oh my god, I hate fiend warlocks.
So yeah, she gets like plus 17 temporary HP. Because she reduced. No, she only gets like the 1, or else that seems like cheating to me.
She doesn't even need it. We're not fighting her. We're just trying. We're just trying to not die.
Okay,
Basically
so
gets temporary hit points back for all the damage I did.
Yes. Okay, so it's the ogre's turn, and they're just going to disengage, and run away.
Smart things.
And now it's Raffenston's turn. Raffenston, you have to do a death saving throw.
How do I do that?
You just go.
It's in your character sheet.
Yeah, it's in your character sheet right below temporary hit point. There's death saves. You just click on that. It's fine. Good.
Why aren't you looking into
This-
okay.
This is
It's
fine.
not like
You're
the
roboting
character
again.
sheet.
You are
Yes.
roboting again.
Okay, Raffenston, it is like next to your hit dice.
It's not letting me access my character sheet for some reason.
I'll just do it for you then,
Okay.
if you want me to.
Yeah, do that. Please.
Okay, so Raffenston, death save.
Nice.
Natural 20.
Alright, we're good.
I'm glad.
Everything's okay.
Holy
just
shit, this could have been
I
disastrous.
I rise from the dead.
That's not how it works, fam. I appreciate
Yeah.
the energy, though.
I mean, I count a 20 as like 2 successes.
Yeah, that's how it is. That's how it is in the handbook. Good. Jesus Christ.
So next turn I rise from the dead. Okay.
If you succeed again.
Raffenson's not gonna have to succeed. I have a thing.
I mean, you have Spare the Dying, don't you?
I do, but that's not what I have. I'm not gonna do that because that wouldn't actually reconsciousify Raffenson, whereas what I have would reconsciousify. Raffenson would no longer be unconscious.
Okay, well, the troll's dead, so it's Nefara's turn. Well, it's Nefara's turn.
Nefara could also do a thing, but I don't want a metagame. But also, I really want a metagame.
Briefly, shouting to Morthos. So we're leaving, right?
Yes, if you have a potion, I say, knowing that you do, give it to. Just open the sorcerer's mouth and pour it in and run. You'd be able to get farther than I am, which is unfortunate for me because I'm squishy. But run.
Question.
Yes.
Just young.
Because I haven't really used heal spells before. I don't play healers, but I do have one on my ranger. Would that also get you back up instead of
Yes.
dump the
Yes.
potion down your throat?
Yes.
Cool.
I
So
mean,
I
if
am
it's
gonna.
cure wounds, you have to touch them. If it's like...
Yeah, I'm moving up in their space, and it is cure wounds.
This is a really shitty situation. I am not far enough to be able to be happy about this.
So that's
I
cure
told
wounds.
you we should have killed those Ettins.
So you get 8 HP back there.
Raffenson is now
Raffenstein.
conscious. Let's all run. Let's just
Run.
Let's just call it here and say that we ran.
And then
Okay.
I've got 30 more move because I only moved 5, so I've got 30 more move to
35 movement speed. Damn.
yeah. What
Because
else?
Wood Elf.
Wood Elf, yeah. So I'm gonna use the rest of that to basically GTFO that way as well.
Yeah.
Yeet.
So yeah, I just ran up and was like, "Get up!" Like defibrillator shock to Raffenstein. Get up! And run.
I feel really bad because this is our first adventure and we all almost died. In fact, we could still die. This isn't over yet.
Alright,
Jesus Christ.
so it's
And I-
Stroh's turn. And actually, you know what? I'm just gonna say they all miss.
Yeah. Oh, thank
Comes-
God.
Raffenston's turn. They get up.
Marthos' turn, actually.
Well, Morthos' turn. And I guess
What do I
Morthos
get
just
my
turn?
yeets it out.
Yeah.
And then Raffenston, do you just eat it out?
Yeah, I get the heck out. Maybe throw a ray of frost behind me. Just
Don't. Hey,
No.
don't. Don't give them any reason to chase after us. This
Listen,
is an encounter where we would die.
you also would move faster if you just use your action for dash.
Yes.
Oh, okay, I would. All right, so I use dash.
Yeah.
You use dash and then you yeet it out of there. And the ogre, the surviving ogres are also running away. And yeah, that's the end of the encounter for now, everybody.
Oh my god, I hated that. It's almost like it was designed very badly just to kill us.
No, why would I do that?
It's almost like between all of the things that could have happened, it was designed just to punish us.
I mean, what did I do to deserve this punishment?
Listen, if we would have just lured them out of the shade where they get disadvantage.
The thing is, something that we didn't bring up, but something that we should have, is that two of them, the ones that attacked me and the ones that attacked Harafinson, did move out of the shade. Because
and they still did massive damage.
Apparently, the dungeon entrance was where they were, unless the dungeon entrance is just a big ol' freaking circle.
I said
it was massive, so we would have been. I would have considered us in the shadow.
I said it was like the size of a storm giant. Remember, storm giants are super huge.
Yeah, we would have been in the shadow.
Feet.
Yeah.
All right,
But
so
we're all
in
not
order
dead.
to so before we return there, since it's the size of a storm giant, we need to go find a freaking storm giant and recruit him.
How about we just tell the Eaton, sorry fam, we came across an evil cult lady trying to summon a walking apocalypse, and we almost died, and in fact, one of our friends did die. We're not doing
Two of your friends did die.
All we have to do if the Eden is mad or Eden is mad is just gesture at the missing gap and just go, they're dead.
Honestly, I'd be like, hey, if you're mad, you can go get it, because that was a death trap, and I'm not fond of walking into death traps.
Alright.
We need to find the storm giant so we can go.
You're roboting, fam.
And super robot happens. Alright, thank you all very much, everybody. My players hate me now, but that's fine.
I mean, I rolled max damage. I'm still sort of happy with how that combat went down.
You did do an incredible job. You were the one person attack, and the one attack was really awesome, whereas our enemies missed more than once. It's a good thing they missed. We would have died.
Yes.
Well, too bad the giants and the troll had really low AC.
I honestly didn't think that their ACs were that low, so when you said that, I was like, holy shit.
Well, that's why the Dro hit so hard, because the AC was really low. Anyway, well, thank you all very much for coming, everybody. I hope to see you next time on Chaotic Roll, and possibly Zalrok's Chaotic Adventures. So see you next time, and take care.
Bye.
Bye.
Adios.